Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to walk you through a solution or a problem. Let me put out the problem that I recently encountered when I was trying to set up a replication. I had 3 instances of SQL installed on a Windows server, and I was trying to set up a replication using one of them as distributor, one as a publisher, and the other one as a subscriber. But each time that I try to configure the publication, I get this error message. I try everything. I look at the error message. The error message was telling me that the password specified for the add password parameter must be the same when the procedure is executed at the publisher. I look at all the settings. I use the same account. I log into the database, everything using the same account. But I don't seem to find the solution. So this is what the issue is. I already have the distributor set up. I'm using instance 2 as my distributor. I already configured this as a distributor. As you can see, this is the distributor. And I already added the student 1 as student B and instance 1 as my publisher, which will make it easy for me to be able to configure each one of those as a publisher. I have a password, which I remember very well. So when I came to this and tried to create my publication, I follow the wizard. I chose my distributor, which is going to be the instance 2. I connect using my administrator account. I click on next. I provide my password. Okay, click on next. I select the database that I have, click on next. Then I want to do transactional replication. I click on next. Select all the tables. I want that. Next. The one-mark snapshot to be created immediately, and I provide the account. So this is the account. This account has access to all the server because it's the administrator's account. I click OK, which is fine. I click on next. I'm able to click on next here and give my publication a name. Okay, when I click on finish, I got this error. It took me a while, almost like an hour or 2, before I figured out what the issue was. The issue was this latest version of Management Studio, which is 19.1, has some kind of bug, right? The bug make it impossible for this to work. So I decided to go and download the old version, which is the 18.1. I downloaded, this is the new one. So I went to the website, find the old version, which is 18.1, and I downloaded this 18.1 and install it. Let me open 18.1 or 18 version and run through the same process, and let's see what is going to happen. Just going to click OK here. I'm going to close this window with all the error messages, closing everything. Then I'm going to open the new one, which is 18, and I'll open this Management Studio. I'm going to wait for this to come up. So I'm going to, let's log into the server, the 3 of them. Instance 1, instance 2, which is going to be a subscriber, which is going to be a distributor, then the default instance. So right now we already have this server configured as our distributor, and the 2 smart student B and this has been added. The two of them has been added as a publisher. Okay, so now let's go into this and configure our the publication, that the one that was failing earlier, and let's do with this version. So I'm going to select my distributor, which is going to be instance 2. Connect. Next, I'm going to provide my password. Okay, next, my database. Then I want the transactional replication. Next, I'm going to select all the tables. Next, create this. I want to provide my domain account. Okay, click OK. Next, let's give our publication a name. And finish. As you can see, with 18.9 version, everything works successfully. I don't know what happened with this new version that Microsoft released, but that 19.1 was one causing the error message. So if you run into that kind of error message, the best solution, or the only solution that I could find right now, is for you by downgrading your SSMS, by downloading the previous version, which is 18.12.1. So this worked perfectly with the replication. I was able to create my publication, and at the same time we can add the subscriber. So let's quickly do that so that be sure everything works perfectly with all the 3 processes. So I'm going to create my subscriber is going to be instance 1. Connect. I'm going to select a database, which I already have a replica database. Click on next. Provide the account, the same account, ABC. Okay, click on OK. Next, and if you want to script it, we can script it here, and I'm going to click finish. You can see without any error, this works perfectly. This took me a long time to figure out. I thought I was doing something wrong, but the problem was the management studio, the latest one that I was using. So after downgrading to the old one, everything works perfectly. So I hope this helps someone. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk again later. Thank you. Bye-bye.